Hey, hello, and welcome back again to the Hyde Hermit Studio Art Stream. I'm your host, Hoy, illustrator, animator, graphic designer, and also voice actor. And here we are again, going to be doing some more artwork as per usual. But before we do that, we are going to be over coming up on the 25th and 27th. We're going to be over at Level Up Expo over at the Las Vegas Convention Center, South Hall. So if you happen to be over there, please stop by our booth and check us out. Kai and I are going to be slinging some new wacky merch and all that wacky jazz. So it's going to be a hilarious time. Big time. So let's just get the ball rolling, shall we? And get here. That pop. There you are. See, there's the piece that I've been working on. I still got to add a little bit more shit, but that is A-okay with me. So we're going to go ahead and do just that. Absolutely. And by the way, in the last 30 minutes of the show, around 12, we are going to react to some conventions we're going to be doing. So it's going to be a grand old fun time for that as well. So we got to put them on Doodle Love and just get the ball rolling, shall we? It's going to be great for that. 100% for it. I will tell you that out of the way. So it's going to be pretty funny for that. Here we go. Let's do this. Let's move you over here and bam. So now that we recently got this out of the way, I think we still need to add like a little bit more, do like some grass here and everything else, a little bit more detail over here. But I do got to create the background at 10-bit. I think so. So we're going to do that. Do use red for that. Let's move Boy out of the way for a second, because what I need to do is create kind of want to move that a little bit higher though. Like that, right? Yeah, I definitely want that. Because the reason why is because I want to create clouds in the background and just go like you, that can cut out. I don't really care. Is okay. So look at that. So now we have successfully created this. It's coming out really nice. Go, hey pizza, what's going on with you? What's going on with pizza today, huh? What is up with you, pizza? What's up? What's new with pizza? That's what I want to know. I want to know what's new with pizza. I moved it up a tad bit. Did I fuck that up? I think I did, chat. I think I did. So let's see. There we go. There we go. No, I don't like that. There we go. That's what I wanted, chat. That's exactly what I wanted. Yesterday, I saw Willis and Freeman. Who is Willis and Freeman? Who's that? You got to tell me who those people are. Who is Willis and Freeman? Who's Willis and Freeman? Tell me who Willis and Freeman are. Are they public celebrities? Are they public enemy number one? What's going on? Tell me all about Willis and Freeman. Who are they, pizza? I would like to know. I'd like to know who this Willis and Freeman guy is. See, I want to create another layer so I can get away with a little bit more, want. Maybe don't want. that way I can create these little clouds and all that jazz, right? Willis is a man from Utah, and Freeman is from Texas. All right. So, right. Willis is a man from Utah. All right. So you told me where they're from. You just didn't tell me who they are. Pizza. You wacky son of a bitch. You gotta tell me who they are, not tell me where they're from. Silly. You have to tell. Like, are they celebrities? Good morning, Stefan. How are you? Are you preparing for Friday? The goodest of all Fridays. Did he do anything on Easter? What did he do? What did he do on Easter? I'm curious. What did Stefan do on Easter? You ever heard these celebrities from Texas and Utah? One guy is named Willis. He's from Utah. And the other guy is Freeman from Texas. And according to Pizza 33, they are heaven sent. So they don't exist. Willis and Freeman don't exist. That's what you tell me. If they're heaven sent, they're not real. All right, thanks. Do me into a husky princess, makeup and pixie dust. They do exist. The moment you said Texas celebrity, I checked out. Would you stick around for a Utah celebrity? Could you try drawing me into a husky princess? M. Young, do you have money? Nope, you wouldn't stick around for a Utah celebrity. Yeah, I know. I wouldn't stick around for Utah or Texas celebrity. Stefan, what if it was a gay Texas celebrity? Would you stick around for that? Utah's no better. M. Young, do you have money? I'll be honest. I'll think about would have them dead before they left Texas. Oh man, have you been to Texas, Stefan? I've been to Texas multiple times. I've been to Dallas twice and San Antonio and then another little town over there. I think 4 times. I've been to Texas 4 times. So far, it's okay. I will complain about Texas though. Texas is garbage. San Antonio? Yeah, I've been to San Antonio. But Texas is garbage when it comes to having public sidewalks, right? They're only limited on public sidewalks, but it's shitty. M. Young, do you have money? Do you want to commission me, Hoy, to draw your husky princess? Here's my rate. M. Young, do you happen to have $1,500 on you? If you have $1,500, I'll do it. I'll draw your husky princess for $1,500. If you wanna do that. If you got $1,500, M. Young, if you wanna send it to me to my PayPal, I'll do it. Hoy is an industry vet. An industry vet in drawing husky princesses, apparently. M. Young wants to have his character or her character a husky princess, but you got to pay me $1,500. I meant graphic design for sure. But sure, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. See, I'm not known for illustrations. I'm an illustrator. Listen, I do illustrations, yes, but I'm not in the comic industry. But I am in graphic design, which I've done stuff for like Stan Lee, Elvira, Mr. the Dark, RuPaul. Who else on my roster? I did shit for Jimmy Kimmel, Disney. I have a lot of high profile clientels that I've worked for. Add blue makeup and you got 1,500 M Young? Do you have $1,500 Enos? I'm curious. Because I'm not going to draw your character unless you got 1,500, man. So you need to pay up first. All right? And it has to be all done up front. And pixie dust. Okay, but you got 1,500. Do ball gown. Do a ball gown. Right. But you got to give me $1,500 first, M Young. Like a Pepsi vending machine, you got to pay up first in order to get your product, right? Can't expect, the illustration first, then the money. It doesn't work that way. So you got to pay up front, and then you get your food, right? Just like at McDonald's, you order, then you pay, and then you get your food. Or you can do a legally binding contract where you bill them monthly payments plus interest. True. I could do that. However, if they're a delinquent. However, most people usually run away on that. Even if it is legally binding, doesn't change the fact they ran away, and it'll be really hard to get money out of them going through small court claims than anything else. So I'd rather have the money up front. That way, it would justify me for doing that kind of work. 1,500, M Young, do you have it? If so, what's your email? So that way I can send you an invoice. What's your PayPal email, M Young, so I can send you an invoice? That way, I'll start doing it. Once you pay, once the payment goes through, then I'll start working with you. Than anything else. Like, you think I'm joking, but I'm not. I will do the thing. If you pay me $1,500, I'll do it. All right, full color and everything. Like, I'm not joking. If you got the money, I'll do it. You just got to pay the fee. How it works sometimes. Drawing our little clouds. Crazy. Look at that. See, we got Hoy right here. And there's like a little moai sitting on this like weird this couch thingy right here. And I also drew some bamboo trees in the background. Fun times. So, all right. So, Stefan, what are you doing that is preparing you for Friday? I do hope someone does record it. If not, I'm not a big deal or anything. Actually, I never got to see you sing at all. Stefan, do you also do karaoke sometimes? Do you like doing karaoke? I've never seen Stefan sing at all, to be honest. Never seen you sing. Let's move you for a second, bring you up here. Because we're creating clouds here, chat. We're creating clouds, which is phenomenal. Yeah. Do you sing in karaoke, Stefan? I'm curious. I come here to eat lomo saltado. What's that? What is lomo saltado? What is that pizza? You never explained who. You never explained what does Willis from Willis and Freeman do exactly. You told me they were sent from heaven, but what is it that they do? I need to know. Pizza. They're sent from heaven. I was like, okay, but what do they do exactly? What does Willis and Freeman do? All right. They are missionaries. Okay, they're missionaries. Are they famous missionaries? Do they have like some kind of like presence here? Is Willis and Freeman in the room with us right now? Oh, shit. Are they here right now? Please tell me. They're friendly. Okay. But are they in the room with us right now, Pizza? Like you said you saw them at the airport, apparently. Like, did you talk to them both and be like, oh my God, are you Willis and Freeman from Texas and Utah? And they're like, yes, we are Willis and Freeman from Texas and Utah. We are friendly people, and we are also missionaries. We are sent here by God. Holy shit. God said, it's time for us to get a job. No, they live here, but in another district. Although, all through my dream, would you be to live with them? What? Wait, so they live in your dreams? Freeman and Willis from Texas and Utah, missionaries from God, live in your dreams in another district. Boy, have I seen everything. Wowee. Oh, sorry. Although your dream would be to live with them. No, they live near here. Oh, wait, so, all right, why would you want to live with some random strangers you don't know, Pizza? Why would you live? Damn, Long Beach Airport is an hour and a half where I live. It is. That's pretty short. I mean, Long Beach Airport's pretty good to go on. I usually take that one because it's the most affordable as opposed to like, LAX. is the case. I usually do that one. One is muscular and the other is very tall. But why would you want to live with Willis and Freeman, two random strangers you don't know very well? Right? You haven't even hung out with them. Like, why would you want to hang out with some strangers? Right? I wouldn't want to, live with strangers I don't know. At least get to know them first, Pizza. Or else you just come off as like, as a fanboy. Oh my God. Is it you? Willis and Freeman from Texas and Utah? Both missionaries sent by God. I need to live with you, Willis and Freeman, please. I know them. That is why I want to be next to him. Do you personally know them? Or did you only briefly like met them? That's like a huge difference. As opposed to like, knowing them, right? All right, so go ahead and say. Oh wait, no, we still gotta do a bunch of shit to this, right? Yeah, we still gotta do a bunch of shit. Yeah, so let's go ahead and. All right, there's that. We gotta. Want to add little dots like that, want. They are guapos. They're your daddy? They're daddies? Is that what you're saying? They're your guapos? Oh, plural for masculine from guapo, which translates to handsome. Oh, or good looking. Oh, sorry. So they're good looking. They're handsome guys. Did draw me? You got to pay me money, M Young. That's how this works. 1,500. Let's go. If you're serious, M Young, you gotta pay me up. You can't waste my time. You gotta pay up. So they're handsome. Okay, they're handsome guys that you want to live with, but they both live in separate locations, right? One lives in Texas, and the other one lives in Utah. So I'm pretty sure they have separate lives, right? And if they're missionaries, then I don't know who they are. I mean, I don't follow that particular group. Gotta do that. There we go. So that looks a little bit better now. I feel like that seems to be a bit better in that aspect. We make like little grassy hills, right? Yeah. So that gives it a little bit more depth than anything else for these. Oh yeah. So this has turned out really really nice, chat. Super nice. I'm happy about it. But they are here. They're here. Both Willis and Freeman are here, and they also have a nice haircut. Are they here with you, Pizza? Are they here watching this stream? Willis and Freeman? Willis from Utah and Freeman from Texas are here watching this stream? How could this be? And what does Willis and Freeman think of this art stream? What do they think about it? They also have a nice haircut. They have a nice haircut. I wish. But you told me they were here. Are they here or not? I'm confused, Pizza. Are they here or not? Are these guapos here or not? I'd like to know if they are. I think they should be. That should be black all the way. They gotta be here. They are eating in this country, yes, but in another district. So are they watching this stream? Are they here with you, Pizza? But okay, they're in this country, but in another district. So they're not here with you. Because when you say they're here, you mean with you. That's what they mean. They said they're here with you. But so they're in this country, in another district. So they're not physically here with you, Pizza. Is that what you're suggesting? They're not here with you? And once again, M. Young, you have to pay up front. I'm going to point that out to you. You're going to have to pay up front. Okay? You got to pay up front. But yeah, Pizza. So when you say they're here, I mean near home. Okay, they're near home. Okay. So they're not here at your house. Do you know them personally? That's what I would like to know. Do you know them personally is the case? What layer is that on? I don't ever remember illustrating that, but right. Let's go and save you, and that way we can bring this all in Photoshop. Absolutely, we can bring it in Photoshop land, 100%. There we go. I mean, near home. Where is home? Where is the home, Pizza? You said one of them lives in Texas and the other one lives in Utah. So, all right. Do they have like an online presence, Pizza? Do they have an online presence? Do they have a website? Do they work together, or do they know? Does Willis and Freeman know each other or not? Do they like boink? Do they boink? Pizza? Do they? So they're so handsome. Do they boink? I need to know, Pizza. You gotta tell me. You gotta tell me, Pizza. You gotta tell me. All right, so since we got this saved, and it looks like M. Young is never going to give me $1,500 to draw his OC. So, now I know. All right, here we go. So, okay, did we save you? They have come to preach to this country. There is plenty of people preaching in this country, Pizza. They're not the first, okay? Willis and Freeman are not the first to join into the preaching industry, okay? They're not the first, all right? So they need to get in line with all the other preachers to preach to this country, all right? They need to get in line. All right, they're not the first preachers, okay? So Wills and Freeman are not the first. All right, think they're original? No, they're not. They're not original. Not original in the least bit. All right, so we saved you. We can open this in Photoshop and start adding some tones here. That's what I want. I want to add some tones. That's what I want. Hello, Photoshop. Please, for the love of God, open. Open, damn you. Open sesame. Are you gonna open Photoshop? No? Alright, let's go task manager here. And then end the task. We're actually opening up Photoshop 2021 chat. We're opening 2021. Okay, but for me, they are happiness. All right. Have you talked to Willis and Freeman before? All right, Photoshop, are you going to open up this time? Finally, yes, you have. We can open up Photoshop. Great, perfect. I am excited for opening Photoshop. Cool. Have you met them in person? Pizza 33, have you met them? And yeah, I know them well. Oh yeah? And they're like, hello, Pizza 33. It is I, Willis, and it is my partner, Freeman. We're here to have you live with us forever, Pizza. Would you just live with us forever and do nothing and just live in our house for free? I'm pretty sure they got their own lives. Like, I'm pretty sure they have like a wife and kid and stuff. All right, let's open you up here. Coconut Dragon comic. Let's go. Here, and what we want is make that into black lines. We go pop like that. See, chat, look at that. We create black lines for this. How well do you know them? Do you know them very well, or did you only meet them like once and you're like, yes, I know them well now, since I met them at the airport briefly, I know them well. Because that's a huge difference, and that's not really much interaction if you only met them at the airport. And they're like, we're famous celebrities. We preach for a living. Well, Willis and Freeman from Texas and Utah. And you, Pizza, could come live with us forever because we're very handsome people. Willis works out every day, and I am a very tall man who is very handsome. We're both handsome people. And we're here to preach the truth. The truth of working out and being handsome all the time. But pizza, only you could live with us. Oh yeah, how much time have you spent with Willis and Freeman? How much time did you spend with them? There we go to select, modify, contract 3. All right, there we go. We'll make that into white. There we go. And now we gotta erase some shit. Gotta erase some shit, chat. Countless times I've spent all my time with Willis and Freeman. So much so that they said I could. Oh yeah, what did they think? What does Willis and Freeman think of you living with them? How can you live with both if they're from? How can I make you understand they're perfect people? I don't think no people are perfect. Pizza. That's on a very subjective level of perfection here. All right. I'm pretty sure Willis and Freeman have flaws than anything else. All right. What does Willis and Freeman think of you living with them, despite that they both live in 2 different districts? How could you live with both of them at the same time? Pizza. You gotta convince me. Like, are they gonna house you? Do they have money to house you? They're perfecto people. Let's see, there we go. We'll go pop, 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 pop. It is my wish to live with them, but I can't. Yes, because they live. Of course you can't. Because you can't be in 2 places at once, Pizza. Have you told them that's your wish? Have you told Willis and Freeman that's your wish to live with them? How did they respond to that? I'm pretty sure they find that pretty weird. Willis is Poton. What does that mean? What does that mean? Willis S. Poton. Willis is Poton? I'm not understanding. Someone with a big butt. So Willis has a big butt? Are you telling me Willis has a big butt? You only like Willis for his big butt? Is that what you're telling me? Are you telling me Willis has a big butt? And you like guys with big butts? I like big butts that cannot lie. My other mother can't deny. When Willis comes in with a really big really big waist and a butt in your face, I get sprung. Okay, so you only like Willis for his big butt. Does Willis know you like his big butt? Okay. I mean, this is kind of funny. Stefan, would you like a person if they have a big butt? Is that the case? Yeah. All right. Got that out of the way. Let's see. We're gonna remove that. All right. There we go. There we go. Chat. See, look at that. Look at that. It's coming out really nice. We just have to start adding some black stuff to it. And by that, I mean turning the red into black. That's not what I wanted. No, he doesn't. Don't tell him. It's our secret. Wait. But you just told me Willis has a big butt. So which is it, Pizza? Does Willis not have a big butt or not? Or Willis doesn't know that you know he has a big butt? Don't tell. I don't know Willis or Freeman whatsoever, so I can't be able to tell them anyways. It is ridiculous, I swear. You know what? I'm beginning to think that Willis and Freeman don't exist at all. I think they only exist in your mind, Pizza. That's what I'm thinking. I'm beginning to think that Willis and Freeman only exist in your mind. That's what I think. There we go. Yes, I can't tell him. Yes. So they don't exist. So Willis and Freeman only exist in your mind, and that Willis, and apparently Willis has a big butt, but they're real, trust me. Are they? Do you have pictures of them? Do you have pictures of Willis and Freeman? Do you also have pictures of Willis's big butt? Yes, I can't tell him. Okay. I see. All right. Like pictures of them, or it never happened. And I will test these pictures to see if they're AI generated too. If you're gonna give me AI generated pictures of Willis and Freeman, I will test these pictures. All right, they gotta be real pictures, or they didn't happen. Like, jeez. Who's trying to friend me on the Discord? Ignore. I don't need to be friended on Discord. What an upset. All right, here we go. I have no pay. Well, then, how could they be real? Just imagine them as human. Well, then they're not real, Pizza. Pizza, they gotta be real. Pizza, I'm convinced that Pizza, I'm convinced they're real, but they're only real in your mind, Pizza. They're real in your head, right? These guys don't exist because they're not real. They're only real in your mind, is the case here. So I think that's what's going on, Pizza. I'm definitely convinced that's what's happening here. Come on, the real, please. I need you to imagine them that they're human angels. Right, but like, come on, you gotta tell me that, you gotta show me pictures of them. If you can't provide evidence of them being real, how could I know they're not real? All right? How could I ever see Willis's big butt? Come on. And if they're not real, Pizza, how could they house you? Right? They're only real as you believe them to be, Pizza. That's how real they are. Like, okay. I see how it is. All right, let's see. Let's go over here. We're going to create a pattern. Like that. Everything like this. And then we want that, right? We're going to go pop, 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 pop. Just like that. Absolutely. Absolute. We want to be just like that. Perfect. Perfect. Right? Exactly like that. The real. Come on! They're real! Trust me, please! You give me a week. They're only real in your mind, Pizza. You got to provide physical evidence of them. All right? You got to show me why they're real. I need empirical evidence of them being real in this world. All right, can you provide me empirical evidence? All right. Of these perfect people, these angels from another dimension. All right, you got to show me empirical evidence of them existing in this world. All right, I have to see that kind of evidence in order to make that work out, is the case. You have to show me. You wacky individual. Like, oh my God. There we go. Remove that. Yeah, you have to show me why they exist. Pizza. Also, what is... Okay. Let's see. Pero no puedo. Enseñarte esas fotos. Please spell that. Arte. They're very cute, but I can't show you their photos. They're very cute. They're very cute, I promise you, but I don't have any photos. They're cute individuals, but I can't show you their photos. Oh, okay. Like I said, Pizza, you got to show me empirical evidence of them existing in this realm. You got to show me them, all right? It sounds like they're only missionaries, but do they do anything else? Do they have like an online presence? Do they have a website? I even think they even live in Texas or in Utah. Why would these human angels live in Texas and Utah, of all places in the United States? Create some more stuff here, just removing a lot of this. I think I'm gonna remove a lot of this guy here too. Gotta do just that, chap. Gotta do just that. Boop, 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 boop. So they went from handsome to cute, and Willis is the only one that has a big butt. Is that correct, Pizza? Is that what you're trying to get at? Is that both these guys have a big butt? Or one's very tall and the other one's muscular with a big butt? Is that what you're suggesting here? But how can you live with them and they don't exist, Pizza? How could he? There we go. There we go. We gotta do the same thing for maybe this guy. Yep. And then we go do that. Oh, no, so we want this. We go pop. And then we go this. And we do that for this guy. We go pop, 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 pop. Like that. Here we go. So we want the chair. Right, we're gonna the chair like that. We'll go pop, 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 pop. Like that. Want to make it all pop out, chat. We want to make it all pop out. Like this will pop out too. We'll pop. And we'll pop. And then we go pop, and then we'll pop, and then pop, like that. Kind of want to do that. We'll pop, 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 pop. All right, for ya. So you got to show me if they're real, Pizza. You got to show me if they are 100% real. Is the case. All right, that's how that works. Gotta give me empirical evidence that they are 100% real. They are so attractive. Are you on a date? Have you dated Willis and Freeman? Are they both lovers? Let's see. We go pop, 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 pop. Just like that. Boom. Are they both lovers in this type of situation here? They're very attractive individuals. boom. Just that. Then we go down here like that. There we go, chat. We're doing it. So they are pretty attractive then, right? All right. Oh, shit. Me gusta. Me gusta. Me gusta. Gusta cuando los hablan. I like it when they talk. You like it when they talk. You like it when they both talk. Okay. Okay, I gotcha. You like it when they both talk. Okay. That is funny. That is hilarious in that aspect whatsoever. Are gonna do let's see, should we do a Hoy react? Because I feel like every time I do these reactions on conventions, stuff like that, it seems like not a lot of people participate as much. So maybe you might keep it drawn. You might think of something else in the case. Because Hoy reacts only works on other videos, but on like boring shit that's like on like convention walkthroughs, seem like that's not very, very great at all. So that's how that usually works for that. Should we do convention walkthrough, chat? Should that be something that you would like to see, if anything? Easter Island. What about Easter Island? Oh, yeah, the Moai, right? Yeah, I'm all about Moais. I'm all about Polynesian tiki culture. Absolutely. I'm all about it. I'm all about Polynesian tiki culture, 100%. All about it, chat. All about that. Is the case for that. There we go. Pop, 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 pop. There we go. Here we go. Pop, pop, pop. Doing that. Getting that all out of the way. This has turned out really good so far. We got to fix the couch and everything, but I think everything else would be pretty damn good if you ask me. Carlos, where have you been? Quiero casarme con una gringa. Why viviría in California? Why is there a gringo in California? Why is there tourism in California, you're asking? Is that what you are suggesting? Is the case? Is that what you're suggesting? Let's see. All right, hold on. Let's see. I want to marry a white American woman and live in California. Is that what you want to do, Carlos? California, Santa Monica, very Baywatch. Is that what you're suggesting? Like California, Santa Monica, and seeing the Baywatch people. Well, I mean, the Baywatch people don't even exist anymore. Although there is a lot of pretty women. Oh, Pamela Anderson's old. Have you seen Pamela Anderson? Like, you're not gonna get Pamela Anderson. She's very old now. She's old. She doesn't look as good anymore. If you're talking about Pamela Anderson then, you're not going to get Pamela Anderson now. Like, there's no way. No way you're going to get Pamela Anderson then for now. Pamela Anderson is very old. Very old indeed. And she can't do the things that she looks pretty gross right now. If you ask me. She's not a looker anymore. There we go. Go. Boom. Let's see. Cody, what are you talking about? Let's see. Gina Carlo Clausen likes Cody. Okay. Gina Carlo Clausen likes Cody. So they like Cody. But yeah, no, yeah, I mean, you gotta save up all your money if you want to move to California to find a white California girl. That's for sure. There, buddy. So if you want to do that, you gotta do your due diligence, you know. Anything is possible if you can put your mind to it. Carlos, do you think that Willis and Freeman are real people? Pizza won't shut up about Willis and Freeman all the time. Have you heard about these guys? They're missionaries, apparently from Texas and Utah. Do you even know what Pizza's talking about, Carlos? Do you have a clue who they are? There we go. Boop, 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 boop. Chat. See, we've got our palm trees coming out of the way. Coming out super nice. Do you think they're real, Carlos? Do you think Willis and Freeman are real? Or are they only real to Pizza? Or do you have a clue what Pizza's talking about? That's what we wanted. Pop, 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 pop. Pop, pop. Then we get out of the way. That's turned out really good. Palm trees are coming out really nice. There we go. Do you like Kenshin? Kenshin. What's Kenshin? Like Rurouni Kenshin? What is Kenshin? Pizza, what is that? You gotta tell me what that is. Like the anime? Like Rurouni Kenshin? Yeah, like Rurouni Kenshin. Yeah, absolutely. What about it? There we go. Chat. There we go. See. So what about Rurouni? Do you have the mangas? No, I don't have the mangas. I did watch the anime though. Never watched anime for sure, but I never read the mangas. At the time, mangas used to be like $10 and stuff. If you've got like 10 of them, you spend like $100. I used to have a bunch of mangas for like different names, but other than that, no. There we go. Pop, 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 pop. This is coming out very nice, chat. This is coming out super good. Riccardo Badani today is going to talk about vampires on his YouTube channel. Yeah, why is he going to talk about vampires this time? Why would Riccardo Badani talk about vampires? Is he all about spooky mysticism all of a sudden? It is I, Riccardo Badani, going to be talking about vampires. There we go. Maybe we need to add like that, so that way we can get away with some shadow shit. Get away with some shadow shit, chat. We can get away with just that. Every day he talks about it. I bet he does. I bet he does talk about a lot of like different subjects, like all the time. I bet he does. I bet Riccardo talks about a lot of subjects these days, huh? Especially for a guy who has 6 wives. Pretty sure he does all the time. Chat, see, boom. Actually, you can remove this a little bit faster than what I have originally. Oh, no. Originally have thought. There we go. There we go. That's what I want to chat. Maybe we'll do like the inside of here too. Then we need to move you right here. Go pop, pop. Then go pop, 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 pop. Every day, but Donnie talks about different. So like I said, I bet he does all the time. Cheap viewers. Oh my God, cheap viewers all the time. We're gonna ban you. Boom. Always getting that all the time. Trying to sell me on cheap viewers. But yeah, chat, check this out. This is coming out really, really, really nice. So far. Shit. Gotta stretch. I gotta stretch. Yep. There we go. Need to to add darker shade behind it, but other than that, it should be good. Just had you know what? I have not had Taco Bell in quite some time, Stefan. What did you order at Taco Bell? Like, what do you usually eat at Taco Bell? Exactly. For a guy who has like a well maintained figure. I didn't know you had cheat days. Not aware. Yeah, there we go. Let's see, a beefy 5-layer burrito, cheesy gordita crunch in either a stacker or chicken queso. But of course, I replaced the beef with slow roasted chicken and then a jalapeno onion. I see. Do you also do Taco Tuesday? Have you ever eaten any of the tacos on those like outdoor taco joints that are on like the street? Have you ever eaten street tacos, Stefan? If you have, those street tacos are like phenomenally on point. Oh, those aren't that really? Oh, well, they're pretty common in my area. Common in the area where I live in. So much so that they open basically every day except for the weekends. Like, because there's this one street taco joint that shows up all the time, and they make some really Kino tasting tacos. I will say that. Trying to add in more features, some shading for this to justify that. But yeah, no, but if you do ever come across a street taco joint, Stefan, I definitely recommend checking them out, and at least have an experience, something like that. Like, let's see, I had street tacos before, and I also had those street hot dogs that were wrapped around in bacons on Hollywood Boulevard before, and those are like okay, but street tacos, but they vary. Those locations vary from time to time. They definitely vary all the time. So I'm like, all right. This one needs to go down like that. We go pop, 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 pop. Go pop, 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 like that. Actually, this needs to be dark too as well. Including this guy. I think that guy needs to be dark too. Go pop, 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 pop. So we do that. Creating shadows. Always creating shadows all the time. CJ raves about, oh man, that's pretty base. Then you should try it. If CJ is raving about street tacos, and if I'm raving about street tacos, then you have to try street tacos. You just gotta try it. Just gotta. I mean, I will when I find one. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, if you're willing to cheat for Taco Bell, then at least cheat for street tacos. This is what I want. There we go. What's going on here? That just magically goes away somehow. That's weird. All right, let's try you. There's you. Pop, 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 pop. Smacking it here. Ooh. All right. Looks like it's almost that time, chat. It's almost that time, chat. Yeah, so okay, it is that time. All right, let's go back over here, shall we? Boom. All right. So, hey, thanks everybody for stopping by here at Hyde Hermit Studio on the Indie Comics Network. And by the way, if you want to support the stream, you can go to our website at www.hydehermitstudio.com, or you can just simply watch the ads or just give it a sub. That's what helps out here at Hyde Hermit Studio. And by the way, coming up on the 25th through the 27th, we are going to be over at Level Up Expo over at Las Vegas Convention Center at the South Hall. So if you happen to be over there, please stop by our booth and check us out, where we're going to be slinging our merch. So it's going to be hilarious. So if you want support, you can give us a follow on Instagram or Facebook, etc., etc. So let's just who should we raid? Well, since we're on StreamYard, that's a problem. So there's only one Twitch. So I usually don't raid on one, is the case. Yeah, but by the way, chat, we'll be back on our later stream today from 7 to 10. So usually on our long form stream, Stefan, I would raid somebody if I got more than one. So anyways, thank you, and